This is the Ghana Learning Channel's News in Capsule for Thursday, June 3, 2021. Here's a look at some of the top stories we will be covering this evening. We'll tell you that the Education Ministry updated teachers and parents on NGSA 2021. Students will have the option to sit mock exams at home. Mexico makes donation of 2 ventilators to the local COVID fight. ExxonMobil and Republic Bank make donations to assist with flood relief efforts. Current weather pattern may persist until July-August. And Ghana edges closer to herd immunity as over 200,000 receive first jab. In the region, we'll tell you that Sagicor sets to disburse close to $10 million in new scholarships. And internationally, oldest captive rhino celebrated birthday at the Wildlife Rescue. And now for the news in details. The Ministry of Education, led by Minister of Education Priya Manik-Chand, over the past few days has been holding consultations with parents and teachers of grade 6, students from the 11 education districts, regarding the writing of the National Grade 6 Assessment, or the NGSA 2021. At the meetings, the teachers and parents were brought up to date with the initiatives the ministry plans to undertake and has undertaken to prepare the students to write to the NGSA in August 4 and 5, 2021, and the mock examinations to be held on June 9th and 10th and in July 2021. The first mock examination will be treated as a practice examination for students and a diagnostic examination for teachers who have not seen their children for over a year. The students have the option of writing the first mock examination in school under strict COVID-19 protocols, or have the examination papers uplifted from their respective schools, completed at home, and returned to the school to be marked by the teacher. Additionally, parents have the ability to opt out of this examination altogether. Meanwhile, the ministry has executed several initiatives to assist the grade 6 students and teachers as they prepare for this year's examinations. These initiatives include the creation of a consolidated curriculum, launching of the NGSA Booster Program, and the QuizMe platform. The ministry has also distributed to every grade 6 student in the public school system a study package containing notes, textbooks, and workbooks to help each child prepare. All the materials contained in this package that was produced by the Ministry of Education are available on the website at www.education.gov.gy. The Ministry of Education has stated that the ministry plans to continue their engagements through similar consultative exercises to ensure our stakeholders are properly informed and given a chance to be a part of the decision-making process. And Minister of Health, the Honorable Dr. Frank Anthony, on Wednesday was on hand to receive from the United Mexican States a donation of 2 ventilators valued at $6.4 million or 32,000 US dollars to help Guyana in its fight against COVID-19. The minister, in expressing his gratitude, said it is important for countries to unite to combat the disease. Mexican Ambassador to Guyana, His Excellency Jose Hurtado Contreras, handed over the equipment to the government. He commended his country's 48-year-old relationship with Guyana, noting that it was looking forward to continued future collaborations. The ambassador also said he's very pleased with Guyana's response to the pandemic thus far, making special note of the vaccination efforts that are underway. The simple handing over ceremony was held at the Cheddi Jagan International Airport. And we'll tell you that the Civil Defense Commission, the CDC, on Wednesday received a total of $11.5 million from Republic Bank and ExxonMobil Guyana, and a quantity of items from the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, the UNHCR, to assist flood-affected persons across Guyana. CDC's Director General, Lieutenant Colonel Kester Craig, said the funds would be used to generate and purchase cleaning agents and other items to support those most in need. Republic Bank presented a check valued $1.5 million, while ExxonMobil contributed $10 million. The CDC also received 500 sleeping mats, 500 mosquito nets, 5,000 cloth masks, and 5,000 bars of soap from the UNHCR. Over the past days, the private sector has been donating cash, foodstuff, and other items to the CDC to support persons affected by the recent floods. Persons or businesses desirous of making donations can contact the CDC on telephone numbers 226-1027 or 600-7500. And in other news, the Ghana Hydrometeorological Service says the current heavy, persistent rain may not end until mid-July-August. Head of Climatology at the Hydromet Office, Mr. Komal Chand Diram, in an interview on the NCN, said the rainy season ends differently in the northern and southern parts of Guyana. Diram noted that the normal transition out of the rainy season usually occurs in mid-July. In the southern part of Guyana, the change usually happens in August. Meanwhile, Chief Hydromet Officer Dr. Garvin Cummings, for his part, explained that the above-normal rainfall dates back to December 2020, with the exception of February 2021. And in welcome news, the Minister of Health, Dr. Frank Anthony, noted that Guyana is moving closer to achieving herd immunity, as some 203,847 persons have to date received their first dose of a COVID-19 vaccine. This amount represents 41.9% of the country's adult population. Some 70,778 persons, or 14.5% of adults, have also been fully immunized. For 40 to 59 years, there are about 38.3% of persons in that age group receiving their first dose. And for persons 18 to 39 years, 33.7% have received their first dose, according to Dr. Anthony when he was presenting his COVID-19 update on Wednesday. The minister also noted that despite the inclement weather, vaccination is ongoing. At the same time, Minister Anthony continues to caution persons to get vaccinated to protect themselves from developing a severe form of COVID-19. And in the world of sports, we'll tell you that the inaugural GCB Under-19 one-day cricket tournament is set to begin on June 4. The first round of the inaugural GCB Under-19 one-day fifth-over franchise tournament, which was severely affected by rain, has been rescheduled to tomorrow, Friday, June 4, 2021. The tournament kicks off from 9:30. And in news from the region, the Sagicor Foundation Scholarship Program is now open to tertiary and secondary level students seeking financial support to be able to fulfill their academic dreams. Offering scholarships to Sagicor clients, children of clients, and children of Sagicor team members, the Sagicor Foundation is set to disburse close to $10 million in new scholarships to support students. Another $20 million will be used to renew scholarships previously awarded to students by the charitable organization. Alicia White, Executive Director of the Sagicor Foundation, said the scholarship program is the foundation's initiative aimed at meeting the financial needs of young Jamaicans, seeking support to complete their studies and accomplish their academic goals. Students at the tertiary level can apply to receive scholarship valued up to $300,000 towards school expenses for up to 4 years. To qualify, applicants must be pursuing their first degree at any of the following institutions: University of the West Indies, Mona Campus, University of Technology, Jamaica, Northern Caribbean University, Caribbean Maritime University, Mico University College, Edna Manley College of the Visual and Performing Arts, and University of the Commonwealth Caribbean. At the secondary level, renewable scholarships valued at $50,000 annually are awarded to children of subscribers to the Government Employee Administrative Services only, and commercial health policies administered by Sagicor Life Jamaica. Eligible students can apply online at sagicorfoundationscholarships.com until Wednesday, June 30, 2021. And that story was extracted and modified from Loop Caribbean News. And on the international scene, we'll tell you, a fresh lettuce and watermelon cake and a cold hose drizzle awaited Henry the rhinoceros at his milestone birthday party. Henry, a 4,600-pound Indian rhinoceros, on Saturday celebrated his 40th birthday at Carson Springs Wildlife in northeast Alachua County, his home for the last 5 years. He is the country's oldest Indian rhinoceros in captivity, according to Rhinos of the World, and is the only one of a handful of his species to reach the age of 40. History was made today, said Barry Janks, the co-founder of Carson Springs and Henry's closest human friend. He thinks Henry even knew it was his big day. In 2008, after spending time in South Africa and developing a passion for exotic wildlife preservation, Janks and his wife, Christine, transitioned their 264-acre property from a horse breeding facility to the conservation it is today. Henry came to Carson Springs in 2016 from the Tanganyika Wildlife Park in Kansas, but that wasn't his first time transferring facilities. Born in India in 1981, Henry called San Diego and Fort Worth home before arriving in Kansas. In all its previous locations, Henry served as one of the most prolific breeders of Indian rhinos in the country, producing at least 25 children and over 30 grandchildren. And that story was extracted and modified from CNN. And that's our news broadcast for Thursday, June 3, 2021. Please join us for a rebroadcast tomorrow morning. On behalf of myself and technical team, thanks for watching. Please join us for the NGSA Booster programs. Remember to observe all the necessary precautionary methods to fight off COVID-19. We can defeat this together. Also, join us tonight for the weather forecast with young Shariah Rupchand.
Hi everyone, I am Shariah Rupchand. What's your weather report? You can expect heavy rains and winds all over Guyana. Some areas are still flooded. Parsons are asking to stay safe and call CDC if the water continues to rise.